Hello, this is part 3 of Poetry Perfume Pairing, the series where I match some of my favorite poems to some of my favorite perfumes. Before reading the poem, take a spritz of the perfume on your wrist and settle in for an olfactory and lyrical delight. I'm just gonna jump right in with one of my favorite poems of all time. This is Nightmare Kiss by Toni Barnstone. The middle of a kiss, and though he opened up wide and wider, her own small jawbones gave a little crack and stuck. And look what happened, as if she'd fallen in an open grave and he swallowed her at last, and then she wandered in a dark, saturated country where the red land throbbed with capillaries under electric stars. A kiss had brought her here, a simple kiss that rained and filled her head with blood, a nightmare kiss, a wrong man kiss. Why had she kissed a man with such a mouth, with such thick teeth and jaws, such tongue, instead of kissing someone who would let her out? Kissing someone nicer, who ate less. This poem is romantic, spicy, intoxicating, and a little scary, like poison fruit. And for that reason I chose to pair with it Osso Ver Frutto Oscuro. Frutto Oscuro literally means dark fruit. It's very spicy, very red, lots of berry, sweet, forbidden fruit scents in this one. And I thought it would pair perfectly with this sort of red, forbidden vibes of this poem. I adore this poem. Why had she kissed a man with such a mouth instead of kissing someone who would let her out, kissing someone nicer who ate less? We've all been there. Frutto Oscuro plus Nightmare Kiss equals sensual delights. The next poem I'll read is an excerpt from Leigh Stein's A Brief History of My Life Part 16 from her book Dispatch from the Future. Yes, I went and got older again. I made the mistake of having a birthday and taking it to the mansion where birthdays fall downstairs and break their necks. Be careful. I've never been comfortable before, and you should know that. You should know I've outlived everyone in my family, and now I'm your guide to the haunted universe. This poem pairs perfectly with my guide to the haunted universe, and that is Harajuku Lover's Love, the perfume I wore from middle school all the way up to freshman year of college. Now she is this beautiful, haunting scent to me because she reminds me of very painful parts of my memories. The awkward, horrifying times of middle school through high school, and right into the awkward, horrifying time of freshman year of college. But I love her. She's my guide. She's my guide to what was, and this pairing is like none other. Love it. This next poem is a couple of excerpts from Devil's Tattoo by Nuala Ní Domhnall. Who first fired into my household the black death of the leather bat wing? Who breathed low-voiced my lord and my god? Who dropped the stitch that weakened the chain that split the hair that opened the loophole? A curse on the joiner that plied the board that contained the knothole. His mouth has the smell of musk, his body of autumn flowers. A sweet gas dissolves from him through the room's air. For such a musty, dirty autumn leaves type of scent, I could pick no other perfume than Eldo's I Am Trash. This has notes of dead leaves, bitter oranges, and frankly rotting flowers. I just thought it was perfect for this really aromatic poem called Devil's Tattoo. Next, for something completely different, I'm going to read The Lime Trees by the Open Door by Anna Akhmatova. The lime trees by the open door breathe sweet and rich. Forgotten on the table, a glove and writing switch. A yellow disc of lamplight, a rustling near at hand. But why did you leave me? I do not understand. How beautiful the world is in the morning, cool and clear. Be patient now, be good, my heart, the dawn will soon be here. And oh, you must be weary, so low you beat and slow. The soul is immortal, someone told me so. This poem is fresh, nostalgic, lovelorn, so I could pick none other than Rogue's Mousse Illuminée. The citrus notes are really subtle, but there is definitely like fresh flowers, and something about it just tugs at your heartstrings. And Akhmatova's poems are always so gorgeous and so romantic. She's one of Russia's best poets, and that's saying a lot. Mousse Illuminée by Rogue is perfect for this poem. Next is an excerpt from Blonde Bombshell by Lynn Emanuel. She is everything spare, cool, and clean, like a gas station on a dark night and the cold, dependable light of rage coming in on schedule like a bus. That would be none other than Holly Rose. This is a smoky, leathery rose scent that I think would totally be worn by a blonde bombshell who's like a gas station late at night. These two were made for each other. Last but not least is the poem Promise by Dorothy Parker from her collection Not Much Fun, The Lost Poems of Dorothy Parker. Promise. Love beyond my maddest dreaming you have sworn you'll show to me. You'll guide me to the gleaming, reeling heights of ecstasy. Dizzier joy than else could reach me, fiercer bliss and wilder thrill. All of this someday you'll teach me. Yes, you will. What a terrific, playful, old-fashioned, and nostalgic poem. I will pair with This Is Not a Blue Bottle 1.4 by Histoire de Perfume. It's fresh, it's old-fashioned, but it's timeless. It's got really strong, delicious lavender smell, and that powdery quality that old perfumes tend to have. Love her. Love Histoire de Perfume. Love it. And this concludes my 3-part series, Poetry Perfume Pairings. If any poetry perfume pairings jump to your mind immediately, please shout them out in the comments. I'm always so curious to hear from you. I love this weird concept of spritzing a perfume on your wrist only in order to read a poem. It's something I plan to do for quite a while when I want a really immersive experience. Keep smelling, keep reading, and until next time, bye!